Hello guys, John32 back again, brand new video. Today we're doing my top 13 doctors. So that's my top 13 doctors. In number 13 we have their first stories and my favourite stories of theirs. So this is my top 13 doctors and my first actual story which I like from them. So basically I'll just say a story which is my favourite one of theirs. First one is John Hurt. Sadly for us, we haven't seen a lot of John Hurt. I cannot vote John Hurt as my favourite Doctor just because of his lack of in Doctor Who and the fact that he was mostly like a throwaway regeneration Doctor. Kind of makes me like he's not going to ever come up again in Doctor Who. Not really interested. If he should come up, he'd come up in this series. It was either 10th anniversary or this series coming. So if he doesn't turn up again in this series, he isn't going to be back in Doctor Who unless it's audio. So I don't listen to audio. I do have a couple, but I don't listen to every single audio, and I don't listen to that one. In any case, what do we have next? That's my number 13th. Number 12 is the Eighth Doctor. Now, this is another one. The Eighth Doctor, with what stories he hasn't got a lot, so I can't really... 13th, sorry, 12th. What I'm talking about is the 12th story. The 12th, my 12th favourite Doctor, sorry. Paul McGann, yeah. So, this is easy for me. It is going to be a mini episode. It's The Night of the Doctor. My favourite story with him in, and he just absolutely classy. It makes you feel like he should have a series. I don't know if it's still on the cards. I mean, I think he was chapped down from having a series, and then he was chapped down from having the 5 Doctors-ish sequel. So Doctor Who, set from audio, has really cut him down, on TV. So I do feel sorry for him in those regards. So that was number 12. This is number 11. It's the 7th Doctor. Now, everyone's favourite story of the 7th Doctor has to be Remembrance of the Daleks, unless you're like another story. For me, most people I know there's some different views out there, but most people I know love Remembrance of the Daleks, and I am too, one of them. It is one of my favourite 7th Doctor stories, but 7th Doctor to me wasn't that good, to be honest. He did have more stories, but he isn't a Doctor I did like mostly. Remembrance of the Daleks, I did like Silver Nemesis a bit. Some of them were a bit stupid, like The Great Show in the Galaxy, I didn't really like. Survival was alright though, it was a bit, dopey, a bit funny in parts. So number 11 is Sylvester McCoy, the 7th Doctor. Number 10 is Colin Baker. Now this one is a very hard one to judge. I liked him in 2 Doctors. This is for number 1 basically, his favourite story, my favourite story of his. The 2 Doctors, The Ultimate Foe is one of my favourite ones too. But I have to, and Revelation of the Daleks. Now I have to give this one to the Cybermen, which he was absolutely brilliant in my opinion. A lot of people don't like that one, but it's only 2-part of that story. Is it a 2-part? I think it's 2-part, 2 or 3-part anyway. It's Attack of the Cybermen. Attack of the Cybermen was an absolutely brilliant story with the horror, the action, the Doctor shooting Cyberman, it was great. That story was great. I really enjoyed that story. You got to see a different aspect of the Doctor, more of action Doctor, not taking no rubbish. And I did like the other stories really much too. With Daleks, I always like a Dalek story with Davros. Ultimate Foe, him and the Master. This combination really did work for me. I really enjoyed it. And I did enjoy the parts when he was in the actual trial of the Time Lord. It actually, because it was a long box set, so it did help when he actually turned up. So Colin Baker, the 6th Doctor, is my 10th. The 9th, and this might shock some people, is actually going to be the Matt Smith, the 11th Doctor. Now, a lot of people like Matt Smith, the 11th Doctor. which is my ninth. I don't really mind him. It's just his writing, and some stories are like really good, and then it's crap, then it's good, then it's crap. It can't keep doing this crap, good, crap, good. I'm really enjoying this. I'm really getting into Doctor Who. I was crap now this week. I was really good this week. That's crap. Really good now, crap. You know what I'm saying? My favourite story of his, I do have to say, is the Doctor's Wife, I believe it's called. Now I have the list up here of the stories. Now, where is it? Is it called The Doctor's Wife? Yeah, that's my favourite story. It's just Matt Smith at his best, having to think his way through, having to think his way, back to the TARDIS and onto the TARDIS, into action again. It was a brilliant story. A lot of people might not agree with me. It's my opinion. You have your own opinion. Leave your comments down below. I'll see what I think of them, and I'll comment, and you'll probably comment as well. But I'll say what I think about the story too. My next one is, yes, it's Peter Capaldi. It's a running theme to this one. Bad writing. 1 minute it's good, next minute it's bad. Peter Capaldi is my 8th pick. My favourite story with him at the moment would either be Into the Dalek. Into the Dalek. I can't repeat. I was going to say Day of the Doctor. Now I didn't put down this last series. Now it's either that, the Saigon one, the second Saigon one, Investigation of the Saigons, I think that's the word, or The Witch is Familiar. Now I think it's probably going to be The Witch is Familiar, though the only thing I did not like about that story, which was absolutely brilliant, was I think his eyes opened during that story. I believe it was that story. Maybe it was the first one, The Magician's Apprentice. Might be wrong, probably wrong, but I think it was that story. That's the only thing I didn't like about that story, but it was brilliant. If that is the case, I can't remember because I haven't watched that one in a while. So that was my number 8. Now, every Doctor on from here is really my, favourite Doctor. So every Doctor on from here is good. So honourable mentions. So this is the first Doctor. He is in 7th place. Honourable mentions in this one. An Earthly Child. I believe I'm going to say the Daleks, the Dalek Invasion, the 10th Planet. I want to say The Chase is probably my favourite one. Though I do go on about The Crusade a lot, though it's not really my favourite one because I haven't seen it. I want to see it because it's like the last Doctor Who story, which should be complete. If there is an announcement of Doctor Who coming up, that should be the one. That should be the one where it's announced, in my opinion. If there is a Doctor Who story to be announced, that should be the one. So yeah, Win Hartnell is my 7th, and The Chase is my favourite story by him. My 6th is Peter Davison. Now, Peter Davison is one of those Doctors who can be very, very good in stories, and then can be very, very down stories like this. Now, this is sort of weird because, how can I say, I prefer Time Crash, a story which he done a long, long time after his, but as a story, I don't know if you can count that as a story. So if it wasn't time, I don't think I really like Earthshock, not as much as a lot of people do. Revelation of the Daleks, yeah, that's a good one. It's not the best. The 5 Doctors, I would say. 5 Doctors. Well, this one might have to be a joint one. It'll be between the 5 Doctors and Time Crash. Now, I don't know if you can put Time Crash, so I'm going to put them and Warriors of the Deep. People hate that story. I love that story. Just through the fighting with the humans and the Silurians and Sea Devils. And the Doctor is friends, trying to escape, trying to help the humans out. Brilliant story. I like that story. So that was my number 6th. This is my number 5th. This is my 5th story. This is character Doctor. Sorry. This is Christopher Eccleston. Number 5. This one is another hard one to repredict because Dalek, Rose, and practically, I think I can actually say this. There is not one bad story with the Ninth Doctor. Even Boomtown's a bit, but it's good. And I would say Boomtown and The Aren't Quite Dead are the. I mean, The End of the World's a bit stupid. Well, funny, not stupid. Funny at times, but that's a really good one. And I'd say those three are the funny ones, and my favourite one is Parting of the Ways. But the Ninth Doctor is quite a good Doctor to watch. The only problem with the Ninth Doctor is he didn't have a lot of stories. He would have been placed much higher if he had a lot of stories, because now on, guys, I don't know if I said, but the picks are very hard to pick. So number 4 is the Second Doctor. Now, a lot of his stories are missing. Same with the First Doctor, I didn't mention that. So a lot of them I cannot re-say. So only the clips I've seen of it, I can say now. I do enjoy him in the Two Doctors. He was really good in the Two Doctors. Even the amount of time he had was very good. Now, what I've seen of Will in Space, I would like to say Will in Space as well would be one of my favourite stories. Moonbase is kind of good. I really enjoy Moonbase. I haven't seen any except from either the Alex Part 2, there isn't any, of his stories animated, so it could be all changed by now November. It could all be different by November. It could be, how I see them different. Oh yeah, Seeds of Death is another one. So one of them I'm going to go for War Games. I think War Games is too long, but I do enjoy it. It is too long. I do enjoy it. And Tomb of Cybermen. This one is mainly Simon. I know that's it. The Web of Fear is another good one. So, and the Invasion. I can't forget the Invasion now. I can't remember it. The Ice Warriors is another one. I don't think it's going to probably get there, but it's a good one. It's probably between the Tomb of the Cybermen and the Seeds of Death. Though I would like to throw the Two Doctors. I don't like to throw the Two Doctors for one fact, and the fact is that the Two Doctors is not really part of the Second Doctor's era. It is, part of his reign. So if I would like to throw that, I would throw that first. But for fairness' sake, I think I'm going to go for Seeds of Death, then the Tomb of the Cybermen, and then, a lot of ones to join anyway. So that's number 4, Patrick Troughton as my 4th Doctor, favourite Doctor. For number 3 is It is Jon Pertwee. Now this is going to take forever. There are so many good stories in this one. Spearheads from Space, Doctor and the Silurians, The Ensembles of Death, that one's a bit iffy. Inferno is a good one. Terror of the Earth. Oh, if you're not into, action and thrillment, then don't watch the Third Doctor. The Third Doctor is incredible. And if you do have, I can't wait, because I'm having a marathon of Blu-ray. I have Blu-rays. I'm watching all my new Blu-rays, and then I can't wait to have a marathon of all my Doctor Who all together, including spin-offs. That's what I'm planning to do. So I can actually watch my first classic ones. My first era ones, because I haven't seen the first and second Doctor in ages now. Sooner or later, I'll be able to see the Power of the Daleks. I'll watch straight away. I'm still gonna say I'm gonna watch. What's it called? The Mind Saga. So I'm gonna watch them too, straight away. I don't mind. Sorry, where was he? Terror Cygons. The Mind of Evil is never a good one. It's not kind of good. It has a problem with the colour in the first one, so maybe that one doesn't get Claws of Axon. Colony Space, nah. The Diamonds is a good one. Day of the Daleks. Curse of Peridom. Now, there is one problem with that one, which is a green alien. So now the Sea Devils is a great one. Moons, nah. Time Monster, nah. Three Doctors is a good one. Now, I think I'm without Three Doctors in this one. Now, I did not mention them all. Frontier in Space, no one you have to watch. Planet of Daleks is a good one. The Green Death, now, let's say the monsters in that one the monsters are absolutely crap, but the actors are great. The Time Warriors are a great one. Invasion of Dinosaurs, again, another crap monster one, but the actors are great. Death to the Daleks, great one, but the monsters are crap except from Daleks. Monsters of Peridom, the Green Alien, Planet Spiders, Five Doctors. I can't read out for Dimensions of Time and Space. So my favourite one on here is the Three Doctors with the third Doctor, John Pertwee. So he's number 3. Number 2, surprisingly enough, is going to be David Tennant. Now, here we go again. It is just impossible. I know one story which I didn't like, and I can't really put him up against this one. The very only story I hate on this one is Love and Monsters, and that's everyone's basic hate one. Christmas Invasion is a good one. New Earth is a bit of a cringy one. Tooth and Claw is quite good. School Reunion is great. The Girl in the Fireplace is good. Simon Yates Lantern is probably a niffy one. I probably don't like that one. The Impossible Planet, the Satan's Pit, Fear Her, no, that's an iffy one. Army of Ghosts, Doomsday, The Runaway Bride, Smith and Jones, nah. The Daleks in Manhattan, people hate that one. Evolution of Daleks, 42 is another good one. Human Nature's good. The Family of Blood, I do for Family of Blood more. Blink, Utapau, The Son of Drums, Last of the Time Lords, Infernal Quest, Time Crash. Now you might have noticed there the video did break up. I'm sorry about that. It's a very long video, I do notice that. So let me continue. Where were we? So I might have continued at the wrong time here. Time Crash is another good one. Fortunately, a damn really good Christmas one. Partners in Crime, Fires of Pompeii is a good one. Planet of the Year is a good one. Sometimes Stratagem. The Yukon and the War, Science and Library is a good one. Forest of the Dead is a good one. Midnight's a really good one. Turn Left is a alright one. Stone Earth and Journey's End. Where is Journey's End, Jordan? You didn't put in Journey's End, which I've just noticed I've left out as Journey's End. Some of the Oh, I know where Journey's End is. I know where it is. Oh, that's why. I know where it is because I said I counted it for the 10th Doctors. So for me in that one, he was very good with Signmen, but his Christmas specials very good. I can't say Christmas Invasion was good. Good, I mean the best. I don't think I'm going to count any Christmas ones as the best one. What one am I going to say? Sorry. What I'm going to say is the best one. It might be a joint one, you know. Time Crash was a pretty good one as well. I don't really like to count that one though. I don't know. Did I count that one for the 5th Doctor? I don't think I did I? I don't think I'm going to count the Dyke ones. Doctor Story was good. I did say that, did I? Or did I not? That one's a. I'm not saying because it was very, easy to say, yeah, they're all rubbish anyways, but it's very hard. Maybe it's a joint one between the not the 10th planet, the Satan's Pit, and Love and Monsters now. Love and Monsters. Maybe Utapau actually. Utapau was quite a good story for Doctor Who. Though I did enjoy The End of Time as well. Though I didn't really count The End of Time on this one. Now everyone should know what the last story is. The End of Time, Journey's End is a good one with the 10th Doctor. I didn't count, and The Waters of Mars, of course. Though I could throw The Waters of Mars as top one. It isn't my top one. But there you go. So my favourite one, now this one's going to be impossible to guess. It's Don Baker. Though I didn't say my favourite one with him, David Tennant again, is another one called Day of the Doctor as well. So this one isn't possible. Well, impossible for a lot of people to say. This one for me, my favourite one is Genesis of Daleks, though there is so many good stories I cannot say I do not enjoy. Well, hardly any of them. Shada I like, basically because that is where I live, Cambridge. So I love Shada that they actually bothered doing one where I do live. So I'm happy they do actually put that one. Locopius, yeah, that's good with the mastering, and that's about it. Kiva Traskins, that one's another good one, good just because the Master's in it. What other one's good? Destiny of the Daleks is good. But I do say Genesis of the Daleks. But I'm telling you what my favourite ones are here. Invasion of Time is a very good one. If you haven't watched Invasion of Time, go and watch it. The Changs of Wang Chang, that's a very good one. That one is like Sherlock Holmes. So if you're a fan of Matt Smith, Doctor, then you want to watch that one, because who played Sherlock first? None other than Tom Baker. But I think he played him first, anyways. Yeah, so I don't think Win Hart or Patrick Troughton or John Pertwee did. Horror Fan Rock. Did I say Horror Fan Rock? No, I didn't say it. That's another good one. Invisible Enemy, that's another good one. It introduced K9. Robots of Death, that's a very good one with Leia in. Though these ones are not usually mentioned. Deadly Assassin, that's a good one with the Master in. If you want to see a lot of Master, though, it's played by a different actor, it's very good. The Seeds of Doom, that's a very good one. That one has John Chow's in it, who plays Boise in Only Fools and Horses. It has a rubbish monster though, so that one might put people off. I'm watching it. The Brain of Morbius, this one is a really good one. If you're a fan of Doctor Who, just seeing, Doctor Who, it's a good one. Prism Mars, and this one's on most people's tops. It's probably on my one too, but it doesn't get beaten by Genesis. It does get beaten by Genesis of the Daleks. Just same with Revenge of the Cybermen, The Terror of the Saigons. Robo's kind of a good one, and the Sontaran Experiment. Thank you guys for watching this video. Sorry it's kind of long. Please remember to leave a like. Please comment. Please subscribe. Tell me what you think of those selections and places. So the Doctors, where they were placed, and they're my favourite stories of theirs. Please tell me what you think, and bye for now, guys. Goodbye.